Hi trainers, I'm Teeds. How's it going? Today we have some leaks for the new patch that's coming to Pokemon Unite on January 31st. This was retweeted by Alchica Eevee, and Alchica Eevee's source is Junkie GS, who is stepping down as a player, and they wanted to share these leaked patch notes. There are a ton of changes that we do have to go through. I also have another leak from one of my secret sources about one of the new Pokemon that are coming to Pokemon Unite, so stay tuned for that. That will be after the patch notes. Trainers, I would like to stress that this leak is really insane. I think this leak might be related to a Pokemon that we have never talked about or never even tried to, not from any leak we've had before. I feel like this might be just a leak for a brand new Pokemon. I will talk about it in this video after the patch notes segment because it's another huge leak and I don't know how to feel about this. First, we have a nerf for Sableye Shadow Sneak. Time from using a move to entering stealth, 0.75 seconds to 1.5 seconds. You will no longer be able to enter stealth when you become incapacitated before entering stealth. Oh my gosh. So Sableye's Shadow Sneak is one of the strongest things about it. You can just not find it, you can't see it, you can't catch it. It's just insane to deal with. So the fact that they're going to be nerfing this is really big for Sableye. I want to see what it does in the game. And you won't be able to enter stealth when you become incapacitated as well. So this might actually be really hard on Sableye, but again, we will have to see when it comes out into the game. They are going into the right direction with nerfing Sableye because the Sableye meta is pretty crazy, and I don't know, I'm kind of tired of seeing stealth Pokemon do really well. I guess not see. So next we have Ishifu. So Ishifu Red, really powerful. Ishifu Water, not very powerful. Ishifu Single Strike Style, Wicked Blow, damage reduction while charging from 30% down to 20%. Ishifu Single Strike Style, a nuke. Wicked Blow again plus. Damage reduction while charging 60% down to 40%. Ishifu Single Strike Style, the Unite move Jet Black Final Fist. Damage amount is 25% decrease. So we are seeing a bunch of nerfs here to Ishifu. If you don't specify direction, the Pokemon that will deal damage and launch will be specified opponent's Pokemon. This is translated by Google Translate from the Japanese patch notes. So please keep in mind the translations are not like the most accurate. It is trying its best. It does continue to Ishifu's Rapid Strike Style Boosted Attack. The effect to shorten the waiting time of the move 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds. Ishifu Rapid Strike Style Surging Strikes. Waiting time 13 seconds to 11 seconds. Ishifu's Rapid Strike Style Unite move Blue Dance. The number of damage required to increase the number of consecutive attacks in the second stage by 1. So from 3 times to 2 times. Okay, so Ishifu right now in the meta, well, like one part of it or one side of it, I don't know where I'm going with this, is very, very strong. The Water Shifu, don't know where my English is going, is not very strong. So they are going to make some changes to this to see if they can balance it out. We will see how it works in the game. I, for one, haven't been going against a lot of Ishifus in my game, so I'm very blessed for that. However, I am going against a lot of other OP Pokemon. Next we have Sizzle. So Sizzle's Sword Dance, the wait time from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. The attack increase from 15% to 12%. Strike Scyther, the double wing or dual wing beat, wait time from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. Scyther Sword Dance, wait time from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. The attack increase 15% to 12%. Is it decrease? Is it meant to say decrease? I'm not too sure. Maybe the translation's getting a bit confused. I think it's supposed to say decrease. It's obviously like decreased. Scyther's Unite move, Green Star Dive Unite move. The first attack range reduced by 30%. The second dash distance reduced by 20%. So we're seeing some changes to Scyther / Sizzle. Wondering to see if this does anything for Scyther, especially like in the meta. I've been getting destroyed by Scythers. Maybe you can relate, but we're going to see how this change does in the game as well. I'm very excited to try these changes out. All right, next we have is Mr. Mime. So Mr. Mime's Confusion, the damage amount has been decreased, a 15% decrease. Additional damage when hitting the opponent's Pokemon against the wall is not adjusted. So if you do the whole combo with them against the wall, that is still the same. Barrier, Mr. Mime's Power Swap. The movement speed increase when connected with an ally from 15% to 10%. The recovery amount when connected with an ally, a 15% decrease. Barrier, Mr. Mime Unite move. It's Showtime Unite move. The damage amount has a 10% decrease. Mr. Mime is getting a huge nerf. Wow, that is a ton of nerfs on Mr. Mime. So while Mr. Mime has been pretty freaking great, but a lot of people are just generally talking about the other Pokemon like Urshifu and Scyther and Sableye. This is pretty crazy. I was just a bit like, you know, okay, Mr. Mime. I mean, it's given. Dang. Oh my god, Clefable! Clefable is getting a buff, which makes me happy because I like playing Clefable. So the Moonlight, the healing amount has a 15% increase. The Gravity, time to immobilize the opponent's Pokemon, 0.5 seconds now to 1 second. I love Clefable's healing so much. I think it's really fun to use. It's very, very easy to use. So I'm actually really excited to try out the Clefable heal buff. For sure. I really, really enjoy it. Clefable's playstyle was like very simple to me and I found it very, very fun. So for me, I'm very excited for this buff mostly so far. And the last change we have is Hooper. So Hooper's Ghost Dive Phantom Force changed how to use the move to activate at the specified position. I don't know what that means. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But Alchiki Eevee did tweet. Also, I'm not sure about this change, but according to one of my sources, Hooper's portal duration seems to be reduced from 15 seconds to 10 seconds. I don't know, that's what my source said. I don't know if it comes from ACL leak or not, but take it with a grain of salt. So that is something that we have from the ACL. So I'm wondering if that is applied here. I don't know, it's a bit vague, the translations again. But yeah, that is something very interesting. Very curious to see what these buffs and changes and nerfs do. With that, I do have one more leak for you from my source about the new Pokemon. These are spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, please do just like, you know, you can just skip here or just leave here. It's okay. Thank you so much for watching if you do. But the leak is from my mystery source who is very anonymous. So in a previous video, I have shared some leaks from my anonymous leaker, my anonymous source, who shared this picture of Zacian. So Zacian, I'm pretty sure is doing its signature move now that I've looked into it. Very excited for this Pokemon, but they have sent me another picture. Now I would like to add that they have also hinted to me that we will get our defenders soon as well. So for the second picture that they have sent me, this one is brand new. I haven't shown this to anyone yet until today. This picture, it looks like another move. Now, I want to say something very interesting. Okay, here's my theory. It's blue. So initially I was like, okay, well, blue, Zacian is blue, so Zacian move, right? This is another move for Zacian, but it looks like a water move. This move doesn't look like a move for Zacian. Zacian is fairy and steel, but this move has bubbles around it. It's blue like water or maybe ice, I don't know. So I'm wondering, trainers, what do you think this is? I don't think this is related to Zacian. I mean, I could be wrong because, you know, all I have is just that it's blue. But why would the leaker send this to me and not show me Zacian using this move, right? Why did they only send it to me in this image? So I think this might be for another Pokemon. And who do you think it is, trainers? Who do you think that this move could belong to? We have a leak that Gudra is going to be our next defender, or possibly our defender. However, Gudra is Steel and Dragon, and this move just looks way too much like water. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's very interesting. By the way, trainers, I have made a video about the worst Pokemon Unite releases ever. When they were first released, I went through their like win rates to like study this, opinions from other creators and pro players, etc., to compile this list of the releases that just really flopped in Pokemon Unite. And before you go, please let me know in the comments down below what you think this is. Thank you so much for watching, trainers, and I hope to catch you for the next one. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Bye!